Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Okay, everyone, so I had just launched this beautiful table centerpiece with the 3D roses, and because I'm making a set of this specific pattern, I've decided to do the tutorial also on the doily. Okay, I'm just going to remove the table centerpiece, which has the roses on both sides, has leaves and roses and rosebuds on this side, and also on this side. Now, of course, because it's a doily, I wasn't going to do roses, but I did do the rosebuds on one side only. Okay, and so it's smaller, of course, because that's a table centerpiece, and this is the doily set. Okay, so I will be leaving the link below in the description box to the table centerpiece. If you're creating sets, or just want to do a table centerpiece without the doily, that's fine too. So this is the tutorial that will be done on this. Just want to mention that when you get to this last row here, before the 7 double crochets, I had forgot to mention to do the slip stitch all the way around on this last row. I did mention further up where I was already on the shells over here, and stop the shell to show you guys to do the slip stitch, because it's much easier when you don't have, you know, extra in order to hold your pattern and do the slip stitch on it. So just a little reminder, when you get to this last row, just before the 7 double crochets, you better do your slip stitch, which is much easier. So pretty much all of the leaf and the rosebud and the small flower is in the video. I did show you guys how to do it, how you guys should do, in order not to have you go back and forth into videos. I don't have a tutorial on these. I don't think so, but anyway, nothing to it. They're just 6 triple popcorn stitch. Okay, 6 triple crochet, popcorn stitch, 12 times, and I started with half double crochet in the center, 12 half double crochets. But anyway, I show you in the video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Let me know what you think of the doily. Of course, it's a much smaller version than the big one, right? But thank you so much for being here, and please like and subscribe. You know, all of this is free for you guys, and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. And this is my set, so I have 2 of them, exactly the same. And let's get started. Okay, everyone, so we're going to work the magic circle, or you can do an 8 chain, okay, inside of this magic circle. So I've done a slip stitch, now a single and 2 chain. I'm going to have a total of 24 double crochets. Now this base, I have created a few different patterns with it. And of course, this is a different one also. But the base itself, to start off, is, you will see as I go, probably already seen on the picture, obviously, very similar to other bases that I have created, centerpieces. Okay, so 24 double crochet. I'm going to close my string, but I'm not going to force closing all the way, because it has to stay loose enough, or else our pattern's going to start pulling until further up if we need to close it more together. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm coming into the next one, stretching my thread a bit and stretch a bit again, and doing my first double crochet into the next one, increase 2 in the same stitch, into the next one, 1 double crochet, into the next one, 2 together. And this is how we're going to proceed until the end. So we've finished closing row 2, going to row 3. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm coming into the next one, stretching my thread a bit, single, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, my single and 2 chain, or actually my 3 chain, will be equivalent as a triple. So we're going to skip a stitch into the next one, take out 2, and the last 2. 1, 2, 3 chain. So this row is going to be about triples. Take out 2, and 2 again. Chain 3. We're going to perform this way all the way around. Like that. Okay. So I'm doing my last 3 chain. Now we have a single, 1, 2 on my third one, slip stitch. So I have 18 squares or spaces. Now I'm going to come back in and do a single. And where we have the 3 chains, we're doing 3 singles. And it will be like this all the way around. So single on top of that double crochet and 3 inside of the 3 chain space. So I'll meet you at the end. So I've completed my row, closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to come back in and create a single again. So there's my single, or normally I go directly in and do a single. So this row there is no increase, it's just one single per stitch. We are repeating what we just did on the previous row. One single crochet per stitch. Okay. Okay, everyone, so closed in with slip stitch. Now we're going to do, I'm going to come back in again. No, actually, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's because 3 of this will represent a double crochet. We're going to skip 7 singles. We're going to end up, so it's basically skipping 2 squares. We're going to end up over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7th. We go on the 8th. It lays right on top of that double crochet. Okay. And do a double crochet. Now we're going to do chain 11, obviously, because we're not doing that double crochet chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We know we have 2 blocks to skip. That will be the 7 and coming on the 8. If you need to count and confirm if you're on the right track, then you should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on my 8. And then again, 11 chain. And that's how we're going to proceed until the end. And I was closing that in with a single. It's not a single, it's double crochet. I don't know what went through my mind. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Skip those 2 blocks and we're on top of the 8 single. So we're skipping 7 singles. That's the total of it, and double crochet. Okay. So I've done my last 11 chain. We have a total of 9 loops. Now, 1, 2, on my 3rd chain, I'm closing it up. Slip stitch, because that chain represents the double crochet, the very first one. So I've done a slip stitch coming on the next chain. So we have 11 chains. We must do 11 singles. Okay, inside of this chain, 1 per stitch. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and my 11th single. We do have 11 chains. So on top of that double crochet, so 1 per stitch, and then again continue in that very first one and doing your 11 singles again. All the way around will be the same way, and 1 on top of that double crochet. So make sure that you do have 11 singles. Okay. Okay, everyone, so closed in. I'm going to do 1 chain and I'm going to come back in that same one we've closed in with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th double crochet. We're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch, and then 6 chain again, and then the single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on your 5th with a single. and then we're going to repeat 6 chain and the 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on your 5th, double crochet, 1 per stitch, and double crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 on your 5th, single. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Okay, everyone, so closed in with slip stitch, do 1 chain and come back in that same single with a single and 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 2 double crochet here on this 6 chain and 1 per stitch. So that means 3 double crochet and then 2 double crochet on this side also, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come on that single with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. 2 double crochet. So we're repeating what we just done, and then 1 per stitch. Two double crochet on this side also, and then 6 chain and single. This is how we're going to proceed. Okay, everyone, so closed in my row with slip stitch, again 1 chain, coming back in that single and doing a single. So we're going to repeat this row exactly what we did with this one. We're going to add 2 on each side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come in that 6 chain with 2 double crochet and 1 per stitch. One on each space, and then 2 at the other chain. 1 and 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into that single with single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat 2 double crochets and 1 per stitch. Two on that 6 chain. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, close in with slip stitch, coming back in, 1 chain and single. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat the 2 double crochets. Now, if you find that it's too loose, you can do a 5 chain instead of 6. And 1 per stitch. So we're basically repeating the row again as we just finished doing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come back in, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat the 2 double crochets on that 6th chain, and then 1 per stitch. So you'll have a total of 15 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so reach the end with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to go through each chain with slip stitch to get to the top. So I've done 5 slip stitch coming in that same chain, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, and 1 per stitch. One inside again. So I have 17, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. 1 chain. Coming back into that 6th chain with 1 double crochet. So basically we're doing 1 double crochet inside and then 1 per stitch. This is how we're going to proceed all the way around. With the 17 double crochets. Okay. Okay, everyone. So finished my row. We're going to repeat the row, and where we have that 1 chain, we're going to do 1 double crochet. So I'm going to come back in, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, and 1 per stitch. So doing those 17 double crochets plus that 1 double crochet on the 1 chain space. So 1 per stitch. And 1 inside of that 1 chain space. And then repeat again, 1 per stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish the row doing 1 chain, coming back in with a single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. So on this row, we're going to do 5 double crochets, 4, 5. On my 6th one, we're doing an increase, 2 in the same stitch. And then repeat again. It's going to be like this all the way around on this row. So 5 double crochets. So I have 3, 4, 5. On my 6th, I'm doing an increase. And repeat again. All right, so increase on the 6th double crochet. The next row is just 1 double crochet per stitch, no increase. So I'll meet you at the end of the next row. So let's say row 1, because we just closed out the motif here. Row 2. So row 3, from here I'm counting. Row 3, 1 double crochet per stitch. Row 2, on the 6th double crochet increase. I'll meet you at the end of row 3, counting from here. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, everyone, so I've completed my 3 rows. This last row was just double crochet over double crochet, no increase. Now I'm going to do 1 chain, come back in the same stitch, single, and 2 chain. I'm going to do 7 double crochets, 1 per stitch. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, come on your 5th, and repeat the groups of 7 double crochets. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th. Create your 7 double crochets. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I'm down to my last one, and I will have 2 extra double crochet. Now, this one here, I skipped 5 just before my last group and went into the 6th. And this one here, 2, 4, 6, I'm on my 7th, but I'm not going to complete it. I'm going to come into the next one, and now I'm going to complete. Even though I did 2 double crochets there, it represents only 1, because I'll still have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. So that's not going to make any difference on the pattern. And then close it in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 spaces of 5 chain. Okay? Now, we're going to do the walk with a slip stitch to the 3rd double crochet. 1 chain. I'm going to come back in. Single 2 chain, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets. That means I'm not working the first 2 double crochet nor the last. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to count 1, 2. On my 3rd one, I'm going to create a V, double crochet, 3 chain, come back in the same one, and double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Skip 1, 2, come on the 3rd one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Skip 1, 2, come on the 3rd chain. Double crochet, creating those V's again. Chain 3. Back in, double crochet. Now it's just a repeat, 4 chain, skip 1, 2 into the 3rd one. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Everyone, finished my row with slip stitch. 1 chain, come back in. This time we're going to do 3 singles. 1 per stitch, and 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come on top of that, double crochet with double crochet, and 3 inside of my V. We're going to create shells of 4 double crochet. So 3 inside, 1, 2, 3, chain, come back in, 3 more, and 1 on top of the double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. On top of that, double crochet with single, single, and single. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat again the shell of 4 double crochets. 1 on top, 3 inside of the V. Chain 3, back in, 3 more double crochets. 1 on top of the double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of the double crochet with single, another single, and another single. Okay, everyone, so close in with slip stitch, going into that middle single, slip stitch, 1 chain, come back in, single, chain 4. Inside of this 4 chain, we're doing 2. Actually, sorry, not inside, on top. We're doing 4 double crochet and then 2 in the center. I don't know what I was thinking. Thinking that I was doing the one down here. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to repeat the next row the same way. So on this row we have a single, 4 chain, 2, 4, 6 double crochet, 3 chains, 6 again, 4 chain, into the middle, single. Next row we're going to add the 2 double crochet, so we'll have 8 double crochet, 3 chain, 8 double crochet, 4 chain, and single over single. So I'll meet you at the end of the next row because it's just a repeat of what we're doing on this row. Okay, everyone, I decided to stop there, pull your thread, because this is much easier when we do it now than having more rows in. So I'm coming in with the orange, slip stitch, and on this row here, just before the 7 double crochets, you can start pretty much anywhere, but I'm going to start where we usually start. So when we put our flowers, all of the adaptation is closed in. It's easier to grab your thread when there's not too much rows. So coming in, try to hide this little thread behind it. And we're going to do slip stitch, but don't tighten it too much or you'll have a hard time. Afterwards it will be too tight, too crumpled up, ain't gonna look pretty. Just trying to hide that thread, but I'll put it in between the stitches after. So just slip stitch. Should have thought of it earlier, but sometimes the brain's a bit slow. All the way to the end, all the way around. when you have more rows up, it's harder to take control of it. But it slipped my mind. Okay, and then cut your thread, continue on with the shells up here. All right. Okay, everyone. So did my last row in white with the 4 chains, single over single, and we have 8 double crochets, 3 chain in between the 8 double crochets. Coming in with this last row with the mixed orange. Then you'll need to block your pattern in order to glue your leaves and your flower in. It's best when it's blocked so it can be stretched enough already to put the flowers and the leaves in place. Slip stitch knot. So I want to start where I usually start so we can put the flowers and the leaves on here. So I'm going to come on this one, the double crochet, and I'm going to do a single. Try to hide this thread already. So this row is all about single crochets and a picot at the center of the shell and also on here. So 1 single per stitch. Two inside of the 3 chain. 1, 2, 3 chain, picot. 2 singles again, and 1 per stitch. One, two, 3 chain, closing in with the single, coming directly into the next one. So we'll have a picot here and a picot there. And that's all you have to do all the way around. And I'm going to block my pattern and then come back and glue my flower and all of that in. But I'm going to show you how to do the flower. Unless you want to use something else, then you're more than welcome to use a different flower. So 1 single per stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain, closing out with single into the next one. Okay, so I'm going to complete this and show you how to do the flower also. Okay, everyone, onto the small flower. So magic circle, or you can do a 4 to 5 chain. Slip stitch, come back in, single 1 chain. This is going to represent my half double crochets. So I'm going to do 12 half double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you once I've completed my 12 half double crochets. I've done my 12 half double crochets. I'm going to come in that first one. Where we did the 1 chain and slip stitch. I'm going to come back in and do a single 1, 2, 3 chain this time. Inside of the same stitch here, I'm going to complete 6 triple crochets. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to close it on that very first one. So we're building popcorn. 2 chain. I'm going to skip a stitch, going to the next one, repeat the same thing. 6 triples on the same. I don't know why my light keeps freaking off. Some reason my light keeps giving up on me. So I have 2 all in the same stitch, 6 triples. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tighten well enough. 2 chain. Skip a stitch into the next one. And repeat the same way by skipping 1 into the next one and your 6 triples. So you should have 6 popcorns at the end. And that's your little flower. Skip a stitch into the next one. And that's it for the flower. And then put your 8mm bead in the center. Of course, if you did the magic circle, you would tighten it up together. Okay? So for the small leaf, we're going to do a slip stitch knot and 9 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to skip the first one, come on the second with single, into the next one, half, double crochet, into the next one, double crochet, into the next one, triple, and 1 more triple. And then we're working backwards again. That means we had done a double crochet, so we're going to do a double crochet. We're going to do half, and we're going to do a single on the last one. 2 chain. Coming on that last one, the very first one with the single. The next one we have a half, we're doing half. The next one we have the double crochet, doing double crochet, and the other 2 triples. And then again, double crochet, exactly how we have there, half, and single. Now I'm just going to go right on the center here. I'm going to slip stitch and do 1, 2 chain, just so I can glue it into the flower. So pretty much your leaf is done. Okay, so now we're going to go into the rosebud. Slip stitch knot. Leave a little bit longer so we can tie both ends at the end. Don't need to leave much, just enough to make 2 or 3 knots. And then do 19 chain stitch. We've done the 19 chain stitch and 4 more chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for my triple. So I'm coming back on the 4th, 1, 2, 3 on my 4th, and creating 7 triples. So all in the same stitch. Don't tighten it too much. Make sure that you do stretch your thread. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to do chain 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm coming back into that same one with slip stitch. Now I'm going to go in that first chain we have of the 19, slip stitch, 1 chain, into the next one, slip stitch, 1 chain, and we're going to do this all the way to the end. What am I doing? It's not singles, it's slip stitch. So slip stitch, 1 chain. Okay, all the way to the end, and then cut your thread, and we can make the knot at the end. I came to the end. Just gonna make 2 knots there, it's good enough. Now we don't need to cut too close, just leave a little bit. Now we're going to do the flower, so make sure that you are facing the right side. I'm going to do my slip stitch knot. I'm going to come into that first triple. Try to hide my thread as I go. Single, 3 chain, so that would be the size of my triple. Into the next one, triple, and again, so 1 per stitch all the way to the end. And into the very last one also. So 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to do 1 more. We're supposed to have 8 down here. I must have missed 1. Then turn around. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for double crochet. Into the next one, we're going to do incomplete double crochets, 1 per stitch. And into the last one. And then close them all together and slip stitch. Make sure you don't leave a big hole there. Tighten up well, because then it won't look pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to come back in with slip stitch, and I'm just going to go here on top of this one with slip stitch just to firm it. Cut your thread and then tuck in your loose ends, and your flower is pretty much done. Like I said, I'll leave the link to the roses, or you can choose other flowers if you like. This is going to be glued onto the pattern, so not really concerned about. Just make sure that you do have that thread into the back part, because then it will be hidden. Now, I'm going to block my pattern, and I usually block it with laundry softener, a little bit of water inside. I spray it in light iron, steam iron. I don't have time for it to wait for it to dry, and so it can be stretched well enough in order to glue all your flowers and your petals in. Okay, and then I'll come back to you with it already blocked. Okay, everyone. So pretty much finished my flower. Now, make sure that your glue is hot enough. Now, we don't want to close everything on the flower here. I'm just going to secure that, and I have it right over where we started all the stitches so we can hide that, right? That ugly stitch that goes up. So I just put a bit on the center here just to secure it and not to have it moved out of there. And with my flower, I'm going to put a dab of glue here at the end. Make sure you have the right side. Not too much, just enough to have it secure my leaf. And then do the same thing with the other one also. Just going to put a little bit here. Sure you put it on the opposite sides. Don't put it on both sides the same way, because we need to position them into the pattern. Now you're going to put it right under. So I have 3 leaves, or 3, how should I say it? 3, let me just bring this up a little bit more so you guys can see better. Now, my flower, I'm going to lie it up on, I have 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. So 1, 2, 3 right here on the 4th line. Okay, that's for the flower. That means the leaf has to be positioned up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of glue here just to secure. And then on this line here, I'm going to put a bit of glue just to get my flower in. Stretch it, don't be afraid to stretch that flower. And have that peacock also fall into that line. You can put a little bit on the flower already. Or however you're comfortable with putting your flowers. I don't know, it's up to you. So here on this one, I'm going to put on my flower already, on my leaf, I should say. And bring it close enough, but have the peacock facing up. Now we can put the glue on the popcorn to close it in this side. And also here. That's why it's important to have it blocked before you glue anything. And just repeat the same thing on the other side. So you position on the same direction. So I know it's going to be on my 4th line. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue there. Make sure that and that's about it, people. There's not much to it. Simple as that. And you have a beautiful doily. So that does it for this tutorial, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll leave the link below to the table centerpiece. If you guys are creating the sets, for that reason, I decided to also do the tutorial on this because there is quite a few of you that sell them. And as sets goes faster when you create sets, right? So pretty much to help quite a few of you out. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. I'll leave the measurements below and the links to the centerpiece, and I'll do vice versa on the centerpiece and leave the link to the doily also. Thank you so much, everybody. Please don't forget to hit that subscription if you haven't yet, and give a thumbs up on the video, and I will see you on the next tutorial. God bless you. Until next time, bye-bye.